The man ran away from his wife's grave. He saw that there was no one around. He used an axe to break open the coffin. Looking at the rotting corpse, the man was very sad, but he was still terrified. He wanted to pull off the gold arm of his wife, but no matter how hard he tried, the gold was still intact. Then the man picked up the axe. He was scared when he turned around. He only saw that the corpse's eyes were open, but at that moment the man's brain was full of gold. After the corpse closed his eyes, the man picked up the axe and cut off his arm. Unexpectedly, when he was holding the gold, the corpse opened his eyes again. At that moment the man peed completely. He couldn't care about the field and began to escape. But when the man came home with his arm, something more terrible happened. A gust of wind blew. The photo of his wife suddenly fell. Notice that the photo on the table is like this, and the fallen photo turned into a hand holding an axe. The man thought he was blind, but he looked around and turned around again. The photo was staring at him. The man accidentally picked up the photo and looked at it carefully. Unexpectedly, in the next second, the photo fell and the wife disappeared. At this moment, a strange sound came out. The scared man ran upstairs with the gold arm. The door of the room suddenly opened. A figure with only one arm walked in order to go home early and edit the. It turned out that not long ago, an accident happened when the couple were cutting the tree. The woman's hand was crushed by the fallen tree. The husband wanted to pull the flag out, but no matter how hard he tried, it didn't work. In order to save his wife's life, the man had to use his axe to cut off his hand. The woman who lost her arm felt imperfect. She cried every day. The man who loved his wife so much saw all this. So in order to make his wife happy, he went to the warehouse in the middle of the night and planned to make a fake one for his wife. The woman saw the drawing on the computer and had an idea. She wanted her husband to make a fake one with gold. But now there is no savings at home. His wife was very ambiguous before she lost her arm. She either bought a gold necklace or beautiful clothes every day. But the man has no complaints about this. As long as his wife wants it, he will try to satisfy her. But now the woman wants to make a gold arm. It's not a small number. The man also made a mistake for a while, but his wife didn't care if she had money at home. She insisted that her husband make it with gold. In the end, the man bought 3 pieces of gold through a loan. He melted it into a mirror. Soon a golden arm was made. His wife loved it very much. She was even more confident than before she lost her arm. But it didn't last long. Not long after, the woman got tuberculosis. The doctor suggested that she take off the gold arm immediately so that she could be cured. But the woman would rather die than take it off. And she asked her husband to bury the gold arm with her after she died. Not long after, the woman died. Her husband also buried the gold arm with her according to his wife's wishes. But not long after her wife died, the man lost his job. Looking at his wife's bill, he had insomnia all night, until one day he made a decision. That is to dig out the gold arm. Then there was a scene at the beginning of the video. The man saw that only one hand could walk in. He immediately hid in the bedroom and locked the door. At this time, his wife slowly went upstairs with an axe. The man saw his wife disappear in an instant. The man shuddered and pulled down the bed. Just when he thought it was all over. At the end, he said one more sentence. If you want to buy a car, you can pick a melon. You can pick it at home. In the end, the wife collected the gold arm and killed her husband with the axe.